to know, in love and honesty to grow, and living just and true. Great lofty heights.
It's finished.
So why is it there now?
The secretary, I'm Musa Ibrahim, Project Development Coordinator for
Is it all on? Huh?
Mega.
Mr. Permanent Secretary.
Your Excellency, the Permanent Secretary, my directors here present. My name is Dipo Adegoke.
The Honorable Minister of Industry. And then we continue with the program. Alex Lema.
Honorable Minister, Your Excellency.
So I think you organize and then get communication across to them.
All right.
The way forward from there. All right. Exactly do you want from us then?
What we want from you is a guarantee that you give an enable environment for this investment to go. One, that CBN will house all the proceeds of this investment and return the money, all the commitment made on this to the people that supply to it. That is what they want from the government.
So that means CBN will be involved.
Yes, CBN will be involved. It's in the policy. It's only the policy. The relevant agencies, Exim, U.S. Export-Import Bank, Export Credit Finance, Structure Export Credit Finance, they want a situation whereby the Olukola area, that territory, it belongs to Ogun. It starts from Oduomi because we went there, we will have a community meeting with them. Oduomi is between, it will take part of Lagos and part of Ogun.
I know Lokola.
We were there.
In this type of engagement, business deal, is the involvement of related or the MDAs that need to be, like work in collaboration with the FMITI and yourself. First, the Federal Ministry of Transport, have you like engaged with them? The ICRC, that's the Infrastructure Concession and Regulatory Commission, the BPE, the Federal Ministry of Finance. These are related, relevant ministries and agencies which should work together with the FMITI to make sure that this project succeeds.
Exim US Exim Bank is owned by government of US, right?
Yes, it's owned by U.S.
And the
government.
Nigerian government, so it's G2G. Now, what is going to be the confirmation?
It's not G2G as you know.
Okay.
There is
So
some
what is
difference.
that?
What is happening?
There, and we also need to address the challenges. And there are three. One is the legal issues, the second is the operational environment, and the third is the security that you mentioned. My question would be around two issues. One, have you done feasibility studies?
Yes.
Can you share that with us?
No.
Number two is number two is the issue of whether you have a particular model in mind, and I'll be specific, like a Singaporean
Yes.
model. And the third one is when we look at the trading across borders in terms of Nigerians' right, is dismally low. And I think perhaps this kind of intervention will also help to address that. So those are my...
Please, can you pose that? Those are the basic 5 components of movement. We intend to build about the border, about the integration of others. We intend to build a...
If you cannot avail us of some of your strategy or your this thing, I think I would advise that what you do, you go and register or patent your work, then you open it up for discussion.
I would rather we sign MOU rather than patent.
Okay, noted.
Key things that you ask, security. How do you want a model whereby you will have a security outfit that take care of only your assets and your facility.
Honorable Minister, sir, my name is Babatunde Adebayo, representing.
Africa Continental Free Trade Area trade integration. As you said, U.S. Exim Bank. I received over 84 mails from U.S. Exim Bank indicating interest, and U.S. Embassy Commercial Department, both Lagos and Abuja here, have indicated interest on how they can support American companies to do business in Nigeria. We decided to approach your ministry in regard to trade integration, African Continental Free Trade Area, and we have looked all the government policies, all your mandate, all the agencies under your ministry. We feel your agencies is the best government organization. You have direct foreign investment under you. You have Office of Trade Negotiation under you. You have issue about trade, automobile agencies under you. You are the best agency for us to actualize this. Why I mention this in particular, this is about infrastructure. This is about, we are proposing to build multimodal. What is multimodal? Multimodal means a synergy of different modes. The main aim is for trade competitive freight. Nigeria failed to diversify economy because freights are not competitive. You cannot separate trade with logistics. In fact, nobody plan of logistics better than people that are in trade, especially commodity. Beside military, nobody plan of trade logistics better than logistic traders. We propose for multimodal. Multimodal logistics, our proposition is to build the biggest port in Africa, among the top 10, in Olukola, Ogun State, 350 million tons capacity. It will cover about 40 square miles. It will be connected by 38 kilometers of cable bridge from Ebuteleki to Olukola. We went to site, we went for a community meeting, we met what those people are doing there. The water they are drinking is more black than my clothes. We intend again to develop 98 kilometers of 12 lane between Olukola to Shagamu, where we'll have inland container depot. One will be in Ore, or two, along Bini Road. That's 109 kilometers, connecting it to the port. We are not going to allow trucks to come to the port. The port will be linked with 4 head of dedicated rail freight. All this I'm saying, we don't want 1 kobo from government. It's all private sector driven. Nigerian Minerals and Mining Act it's an existing act, allowed mining title holder to develop rail infrastructure for mining evacuation. So fortunately, that is an existing act. We intend to activate the act and develop 7,000 kilometers of dedicated rail freight. 7,000, there is no region in this country that the rail will not pass through, but mainly for export of iron ore, at least 120 million tons every year. We are going to use the proceeds of mineral evacuation and all trade related that this multimodal hub have to pay back for the infrastructure. They want government involvement. Multimodal logistics network is to diversify Nigeria's economic base and create over 15 million job opportunities for our youths through value chain. Beside that, it's not only that. In fact, we have policy recommendation, multimodal logistic operational framework, and outreach strategy. We have those documents prepared. We have done a business studies for the multimodal. We have done a business study for the toll cable bridge and the road. We have done the business studies. It's not all. Multimodal will also own about 260 ships. All this, it belongs to one entity. It's not about me as a person. It's for the Nigerians all. Because as time goes on, we intend to list it in the stock and people should have, but it's not a government-owned property. Dangote Refinery is an example of what private sectors can do, given an enable environment. Having said that, we will welcome government active participation, and we have, in part of the policy implementation strategy and outreach strategy, there is a recommendation on how this can be achieved. We have, it's all spelled out. Beside that, we also have trade logistic joint task force proposed. That has to require a synergy with our armed forces. Gulf of Guinea is the most dangerous territory, maritime territory in the world. Over 85% of the pirate attack happens in Gulf of Guinea. We have Gulf of Guinea there, somebody is stopping people coming in. We have bandits in our backyards, stopping people going to farm, stopping even the miners going there. So the multimodal logistics system will not only protect the infrastructure, we will as well protect our supply and value chain by any means possible. I hope I've summed it up, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
For of course, dedicated multimodal freight infrastructure.
My name is Shadow Kakiti. I'm Legal Department of Inside Analysis Limited.
The Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment this afternoon. We have previously received a letter which we proposed a partnership with the government, the federal government, through our ministry for development of a multimodal freight system to promote and diversify Nigeria's extractive industry export potential. You're proposing the use of U.S. Exim Bank structured financing support. We believe that you approached the U.S. Exim Bank and they informed you that your proposal requires our active participation and commitment of our government before they can execute the financing contract. We also understand that you are in discussion with AECOM America, which is one of the largest infrastructure consulting firms in the world, and they have indicated an interest to participate with you in the project. Well, your presence here goes to show that obviously the ministry finds your project to be a good one, and we see it as a solution for Nigeria's extractive industry. And we believe it also has lots of benefits for our economy, for the Nigerian economy if it's actualized. So we are interested in actualizing the project. As a result, we have invited you to come and give us a project presentation so that we can see what exactly it is that you're proposing. So over to you. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. They come up with certain conditions. Most important is trade-related joint task force, because nobody will come and put his money where there is no security. If you agree, the ministry discuss with the relevant agencies, there should be a trade logistics joint task force. Gulf of Guinea, unfortunately, I think our armed forces are doing well. It's for the interest of everybody. With Deep Blue, or owned by, under NEMASA, we have the largest market in Africa, which is it's attractive enough. All the car automobile companies are going to Morocco to establish assembly plant.
Some are going to Ghana. Their aim is to export to West Africa. Nigeria controls 75% of exports to West Africa. It's all to Nigeria. In fact, I will add to you, Mantrap here, Mantrap, Caterpillar dealers, it's owned by an Egyptian. They have been on my trail for the past 4 years. All project US Exim will fund in Nigeria, we should buy from them. It has been a running battle. We say you must break that monopoly because the Mantrap own all the dealership of West Africa. In what we are discussing with even US Exim Bank and AECOM, if we are going to do this, 60% of whatever we are going to use, you bring it, the remaining 40, come to the port, we give you free. You are not going to pay for land, you are not going to pay for anything. Come and establish an assembling plant here. Automobile industry, if it is a government, it will be the 6th largest economy in the world. Over 60 million people are employed in automobile industry. And beside that, that is the best way to diversify economy. We don't want government investment because Peugeot, Volks, Steer, lists are long. We don't stop private people having a stake. Government can have a stake, but don't bring one kobo. We have done feasibility study for multimodal port. We have done feasibility study for toll cable bridge and the expressway. We are already discussing with the Ministry of Works and Housing, how we can have it. It's not BOT, it's BOO. That is the strategy, but it's open for everybody.
Thank you.
Yes.
We have to sit down properly, look at all the issues,
Yes.
look at all the details, look at what's coming from your side. We'll let you know what our position is before we even get to the stage of saying we are going to draft an MOU.
No, I said that because of the policy business
That's what I'm
studies they
saying.
asked
That's what I'm
for.
saying. So that's what I'm saying. We still need a lot of technical discussions to go on between you and our technical team. So Madam Fountain will put the technical team together. We will meet with you, set a date, and then you sit down, discuss all these issues, and then come back.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, we are making progress. Put together the meet with you. We'll have made progress.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.